Space is a place of unparalleled possibility for humanity, and it is in the midst of a revolution. Space activities, once predominantly government-led and centrally controlled, are increasingly being driven by companies as well as governments, by market forces as well as public priorities. This revolution, which sparked to life in the last few decades, is about not complete privatization, but decentralization, not a removal of the public sector's vital role in space, but an integration of the private sector into an approach where both public and private actors play to their strengths. Above all, this revolution is about realizing the simple but unfamiliar truth that space is a place, one in which, like all other places where humanity has sought out opportunity, both the government and market forces will play essential complementary roles. The space companies at the forefront of this revolution are using innovative technologies and approaches to transform humanity's space future as well as life for all of us on Earth. Early leaders, such as SpaceX, have made access to Earth's orbit and beyond dramatically more affordable and routine, and hundreds of young companies have responded by developing technologies that take advantage of the unique features of space as never before. The result? Space is no longer just a site of geopolitical competition, scientific research, and exploration, though it remains that. It is becoming an ever more important site of value creation for businesses across industries and for society as a whole. Here is some data that indicates the scale of the transformation. Launch costs, measured in dollars per kilogram of payload to orbit, have dropped by more than an order of magnitude over the past 2 decades, and the next generation of rockets is poised to repeat that achievement. Launches to orbit have more than doubled in the past decade, with commercial providers now dominating the world's launch pads. The number of active satellites in orbit has soared from 1,000 in the early 2010s to over 9,000 in early 2024, and thousands more are launching each year. In fact, even though the satellite subsector benefited from the expanding role of market forces decades earlier than other segments, the current revolution has transformed it as well. Today's satellites are smarter, more powerful, and more cost-effective, and many operate in large constellations that bring unique information and expanded connectivity to millions of individuals, businesses, and governments. Venture capital investments in space startups, minimal only a decade ago, now routinely top $7 billion each year.